things on, and look guys, I had to run in the room. So the belly is going down, but look, the fat up here, so I gotta wear the other one. See, it's going down, guys. Look. Good morning. Good morning to you. Jay? So see, not bad. I'm only wearing one though. How you look? Not bad at all. Right? So all I want was down here, they put it up. I gotta wear the other belly band for it to work. Gotta wear it. So how is everybody doing this morning? Good morning. So I gotta wear it for it to work. See there? Not bad at all. Not bad. So I gotta wear it. That's why I wear two belly bands so that I can get it to work. And today is Veteran Day, so I put my green on. Jaden, Jaden, you on break? Yesterday evening I came back home late, so I was supposed to go help boost my elderly neighbor truck up, but I didn't get to go. And then today when I went, I had a meeting, and then I called him after the meeting, and I said instead of to come home and then drive the truck again, start up the truck again, you know what I mean. So I said let me go help him out. So I went there and start. It was a starting when I used the booster pack, so because I had left it in the car, so it seemed like because the coldness will drain the battery. So are you on timeout now? So I end up what I end up did just now was I had to charge up the battery at his house there. And then once it done charge and I was there, I said, Lord, let me tell you, see, it's when you pray, prayer work, I said, Lord, get this man back on track, so he can get on with his life because the time is cold and I coming downstairs because I remember someone was saying that you gotta pray for how you want your day to go. So you gotta pray. At AL2223, say hi, how are you? Greetings, welcome. So I was able to go help him and boost up a car for him, but at first he wouldn't take the boost. So I had to go let it charge up a little my thing. And I let it charge up and then I said, Lord, let this thing boost up so this man can get back on track. Yesterday he was able to take his son to school and I was downtown yesterday so I couldn't do anything. So I was able to get back on track. Yesterday he was able to take his son to school. Hold on. Why are you not turning down? Sorry. So I did in my boost just now, and then the battery pack is so powerful. I think I showed you guys that before, so I was able to do that. Josh Cameron, say hi. Hey, how you doing? Latif Lofina, is that Lofina? 6830. Say amputee. You say you're an amputee. So bless up yourself. It doesn't matter what you are in life. You know what I mean? Make use of what God give to us. Josh, you say, good. Bless up yourself. Greetings to one and all. How is everybody doing? So I don't much and come back from giving my elderly friend a boost. Cause when I need boost too, he come and give it to me. So, I was supposed to do it yesterday, but I came home late and then I forgot. So I went today because I had a meeting today at my son's school. So as soon as the meeting over, instead of come home, park, go again, I just do it. You say someone I like. Thank you so much. Thank you, Joshi Cameroon. I don't get no degree in pronunciation, so sorry. But bless up for the same way. So I was able to do that for him because his car was down yesterday. Because in these times when the weather start to change, guys, if you live in our winter season, yes, you wanna make sure you check those cars out as soon as possible and get you some battery pack, please. So even if you're stranded on the side of the road, you have your battery pack. Don't leave it in the car. Get those. The one I got, I left it downstairs. So I'll show you again. It's called Google something another. That one is very good. Yes, man. Any big truck, anything, it boosts up. Because one day I run my battery down and he was able to boost mine up. So that was good. And then I followed him. He wanted some antifreeze. But his antifreeze was full anyhow. And he said he didn't want to turn the car off. So I said, I'll follow you to the store and then get it up and running. So he drove his and I drove mine and just follow him to the store so I could make sure he don't strand it out there. So we do good in the neighborhood here. Tell them We can do some good. When things become better for me, that's what I'm gonna start do. Buy some battery packs so if anybody need booster, so safety first, but we can help out somebody. Hey Wood, say hey sugar, be nice, extra, extra, extra. Read all about it. So that's what we do in the neighborhood. Just to say, I have to go. I hope you get a lot of subs and chase your dream, chase your dreams. Yes. Thank you so much, Josh. Thank you. Big shout out to Josh. You have to leave, so safe journey wherever you gotta go today. And we say peace out for you today. Manners of our respect every time. Trent Johnston S69V. Hey! Nick Winton 101 said, I am gay. What do you have to say? I don't have nothing to say about what you are. I'm not Jesus. Hey, I don't judge nobody. Do I look like somebody? Look at me. Do I look like somebody need to judge somebody? Look at me, look like Shabba Shabba. Look at me, look Shabba Shabba. And I need to judge you. For what? Mm-mm. Don't put yourself in position to be judged, because listen, what one person won't do, the others will do it. You understand? You gotta remember, anything I won't do, somebody will. So don't put yourself in position to be judged. Regardless, people will go judge you anyhow. Can't stop it. But don't put yourself out there like you want to be judged. You understand? As this life here. Trenton Johnson said nobody's gonna make fun of you because you are gay. Exactly. Nobody ain't gonna anybody make fun of you is because people worried about you. Ain't worried about what you're doing. That's your lifestyle. Whatever your lifestyle is not mine. You know what I mean? I used to say, as long as people stay in their lane, I'm good. It's just your personality. Do not have anything to make fun of you. Yes, man. Yes, Trent. You hear what Trent say? So whatever people do with their life is not me, people. So I ain't gonna take your life up. I have a million and one problem to think of somebody's life. My problem are affecting me, and I have to be like, what can I do to divert? Kids are gonna learn to divert. Like today we went to a meeting and they talk about you have to learn to have a routine, because sometimes you have routine, and it's also remember that sometimes the routine, when it gets staled out, you're gonna find another way to change things up. You know what I mean? Just like how you wash your dishes, and changes. You change those dishes when they're dirty, right? So such is life same way. When your life feel messy, you gotta change it up. You want it clean, you want a clean slate, you gotta change it up. Can't keep being messy and they want I can nobody ain't gonna change it. We have to change it. You know what I mean? So we create changes. What was my title just now? Hey, I'm telling you, sometimes the title come to your head and then you're like, why do you give me this? Literally, title just come, Trench, and say you're welcome. Bless up yourself, Trench, and for that positive note there to that person there. Oh, Charana Hadu 771 say, I am touching it right now. All right, you do whatever you have to do. I hope you don't freeze. You stay right there, okay? Manners of our respect to one and all same way, you know what I mean? Oh, and guys, I must say this too. So many people are reaching out to help Jamaicans of one of the country that really struck by natural disaster. But I don't know if anybody saw the news where that man had his plane with his daughter and they were on their way to Jamaica to go deliver some supplies. And unfortunately, they succumbed with the wrath of the plane. And I'm just saying that, so many people are RISK risking their life to help so many others. And at the same time, they're on the forefront trying to make a difference. And at the same time, their life cut short. So I want to send my condolence as a Jamaican to the family of those persons that, had such a beautiful heart to just get up, take themselves up, take that risk to go help out our Jamaican people, and to everybody who's out there taking that risk and that leap of faith to go help out our Jamaican people in this trying time where the need is really urgent down there, urgently needed and everything. And to know that in the midst of that, help is arriving, but in the midst of that is sorrow, you know what I mean? So my heart goes out to all those persons who lost their life, that young lady, bright future ahead, and that man with a beautiful heart, to get up and just say, I'm going to do this for Jamaican. Sometimes it's just an unfortunate situation, but to the family of that man and his daughter, I want to say my condolences to you all, and it's just unfortunate, but just remember they are heroes because they were making a way, they were paving something greater, and unfortunately that chapter didn't get to fulfill. But guess what? Their bravery and they're brave, and the risk that they take and the leap that they take will always be remembered. You know what I mean? So we don't take anything for granted because life is short, guys. It is very short. It's never a telltale way of telling you that, hey, it's gonna be okay. We just take the risk, and whatever happen. But it's just an unfortunate situation, guys. So I want you all to just keep the family in your thoughts and prayers, so that we can lift them up in prayers, because they were trying to lift Jamaica up in going down there and doing what they're doing. It's not an easy task. Dragon, dragon. He said, "Hello, can I interest you in learning how to change battery in a smoke detector? It's chirping." You know the fun fact? They just put that smoke detector up in October 1st. October 1st, they just put that smoke detector up. So I don't know. I told them about it already, so I don't know what's going on. But you can enlighten my darkness. Nothing wrong. You know what I mean? Enlighten me, but I ain't gonna touch it. I'll just pass the message on. But you can enlighten me. I'm open to learning. Thank you so much, Dragon. So just keep those people in your thoughts and prayers, guys. Let me go back to the topic here, because it just come to my thought and I just type it out. You know what I mean? Here you go with the flow. And then today is also see, I'm in my greens. Put what my green on. So today is Veterans Day, so hats off to all the veterans out here, and my condolence to everyone who are remembering their loved one that already passed off. But they're heroes in the front line, so hats off to everyone. You know what I mean? So manners of our respect, same way to everyone. In these tough, trying times. In this trying time. So come in there, family. So you say when the goal is in front of you, become more powerful than the obstacles behind you. You will always win. You know what I mean? Because sometimes we see the obstacles and we have the goal ahead of us, but we turn back to look at the things that are dragging us back. Instead of trying to focus on the things that are trying to pull us forward. You say chirping. Macho Man 24 say hello, hello, how you doing? Sean White say, can you quit yapping? Yapping is therapy. How you doing? Bless up yourself, Sean. I say go part of life. Part of life is to yap, 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 yap. You just have to know how you yap. Part of life is yapping. You gotta know how to yap, eh? It's like somebody selling, doing sales. Don't they have to be yapping? And when they're trying to do sales, you think they can shut up and talk about they selling somebody something. That person gonna look at them and like, where you come from? You selling me something, and you're not yapping. You're not convincing. You're not. Yeah, nobody ain't gonna buy for you. Yeah, we stop yap when it's silent night, okay? Yes, man. So I'm a salesperson, okay? Yeah, okay. I wanna go in the sales industry, so I have to practice. You'll be shocked. You gotta practice, because when you're selling something, people want to know what you're selling and how are you gonna sell it. You're just gonna sell it by stop chatting. Hey, you have to let them know what you're selling, what's the benefit of it, what the purpose of it, what it's gonna do to them, how it's gonna change their life, and all yada yada. But I'm not selling anything, no, but I'm just selling encouragement. So this was the title that came to my head just a few minutes ago. It say, create a life that can challenge the obstacles ahead. You know what I mean? And it was so fitting with the picture I put up there. Yes, man, create that life that can challenge the obstacles ahead. Because you don't know what the obstacles that is ahead. You don't know. You know? XX Lona XX Dragon. Hi. Hey Dragon. Somebody telling you hi Dragon. Let's upon yourself though. How is everybody doing? Hope everybody is doing well today. So, create a life that can challenge the obstacles ahead. And when you say create a life that can challenge the obstacle, I'm just gonna use a common sense. You know what I mean? The things that you see not so wonderful are not going so wonderful or want to tear you down. It doesn't matter what it is. How do you create that life while the challenge, the obstacle is there? You know what I mean? Like that young man. Wait, somebody calling. Sorry, family. Sorry. This. I gotta answer because I got some important calls. Nick Winton 101 said, I would donate to you, but we barely have enough money to keep our house. No man, that's all right. That's all right. I haven't started anything to help down there yet. So that's all right. I have some obstacles in my way now that I once I get over them, then what I will do is I'm gonna do, because I was watching a lot of videos down there and they were saying that they need like diapers, not just for babies, but diapers for every little thing and stuff like that. You know what I mean? For women, children, and stuff. So I need to go reach out to that lady that I got barrel from the last time and see if she's still doing the barrel. Because if she not, I don't know where else to get no barrel. So I need to try and do that so I could ship some barrels down. So that's when I would need the help, but not for right now. Not for right now, because I got some obstacles myself that I have to cross over. Tomorrow I have a big one that is not in my control, but I know I trust God and I know that He will fight everything once I give everything to Him, and I already did. You know what I mean? So once those come out the way, then we can discuss anything else need to be discussed. But when it's like they say you have a bounty over your head, I can see you have a bounty over your head and going through, and it's overwhelming at the same time. So I want to clear that out the way first. Then I can make the necessary step to do something else, and so forth. So bless up yourself, Nick Winton 101. Bless up, man. Sometimes it's all about the support, and that's why, guys, you watch up the ads, and that's one way to help support. So that means when the day come and I'm ready to pack a few barrels, I can create a PO box. If somebody can buy a pack of diaper, a box of diaper, whatever it is, we discuss it and you can buy it, and you don't have to give me the money. Send it right to the PO box, and then I can pack the bag. But you have to wait first, guys, because as I said, I have to get my hurdles out the way. I mean, say thank you so much. Yes, man, manners of our respect. Because when you know watch up the odds are so, they know if I make no money, because I'm not making anything now. But if you make no money, what I mean, then you can help contribute that towards helping to pack a few barrels to help out down there. Yeah. What can I do is subscribe. Yes, man. If you want to subscribe, the option is yours. If you just want to watch on the sideline till you feel comfortable, you know what I mean? Option is here. Your like button, your membership, your everything. Everything out there, you know what I mean? But the option is yours. So that's the beautiful part. Option is here, guys. So you don't have to feel like you have to be buying by anything. Option is here. You choose the option that is suitable for you and that you're comfortable with, you know what I mean? So the option is here, guys. And I believe in option, because when you have option, you make you more comfortable. You say, how are you? Cannot mind journey. Say, how are you? I'm doing good. How are you doing? Doing good. He said, can you pray for me, mama? What's going on with you? Whatever is going on with you, we go ask God to remove all those obstacles. We go ask God to create you a mindset that can look forward, to erase the obstacles or put them behind you in peace and harmony, and that God will give you the strength to go on in these trying times, whatever it is. Oh, you're struggling with PTSD. Yes, mama, it's not an easy task, especially if you're struggling from so many different ways of life. But we're going to pray that God will uplift you, continue to give you a positive mindset, continue to erase the negativity as soon as they come. And we just tell you that, hey, just stay focused on what's ahead of you, and that's what behind you, because those are what meant to destroy us, because we kept looking back. But sometimes it's okay to glance, because just like when you're driving, they tell you, say, it's okay, you gotta glance, but you gotta turn around real quick. So it's same thing with when we're going through stuff. We can just zone in on it, because it will eat us. It will pull us in. You ever see you're going through something and you allow yourself to be pulled into what you're going through, the struggles, and then you literally pull you in, and then you're worked up, you're so stressed out, you know what I mean? So you have to learn to just take a glance. Yes, the problem is there, take a glance, and then you have to quickly turn back around so you can focus on what's ahead of you. And stay prayed up, never miss your prayers. You say, I just did. I feel like I can actually talk to you. Thank you so much, Winton 101. Bless up yourself. Say you are very nice. Thank you. When I'm ready, I'm crazy though. But that's just me. Bob Marley said, what you see is what you get. Yeah. He said, thank you so much. Don't give up, man. Prayer win every time. Prayer, laughter, nature. Sometimes it's all about knowing who you are and think about what you want today to be. However you want today to be, that's what you're going to create. Yeah. Okay. If we want chaos, we're going to create chaos. If you want peace, you have to create peace. The world will never give us peace. We have to create peace. Best ice cream topping would be some strawberries and mine. That would be my best ice cream topping. Probably the basic. That's YouTube asking me a question. He said, I love Bob Marley. I think he was tapped in. Yes, man. And then you have so many other powerful people that passed off, that made songs that are resonating in today's world, even today. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you're going through stuff and you say, where is this song? Why is this message coming to me? And you never even heard it before. And it was right in front of your eye, but you weren't paying any attention. When things good, we don't pay attention to certain things. But it's when things not so wonderful, you see so many upliftments, so many positive things, so many things that are relatable coming to the forefront of you. And I'm like, I can relate. You know what I mean? But it's what we do. As they say, create a life that can challenge the obstacles ahead. You would have to nature walk, hang with some friends if you know they're good people. Because you got to learn to know how you surround yourself. And you got to tap into you when you're surrounding yourself. What I mean? Not just say, oh, you don't want to be around somebody. You got to check within you. Because we have an internal self too. And that internal self sometimes will tell you, not today, and you don't listen. And what happened to today when you don't listen? You learn the hard way. You know what I mean? So sometimes we ignore our intuition because what is on the outside sound too good, and then we get caught up. You know what I mean? So we have to learn to tap inside so we inside can come out on the forefront and play a role in how we navigate this world. You know what I mean? Because we are not alone in anything. And they say, I saw that video of Lightning striking with him singing crazy stuff. You can make it up. Yes, man. Yes, man. So one love, three little birds. I shot the sheriff. That's the music right there. Yes, man. Three little birds by my doorstep, singing sweet song, melody pure and true. Singing, this is a message to you. Baby, don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. I wake up this morning by the rising sun. Three little birds by my doorsteps singing sweet song. Melodies pure and sing. Singing, this is a message to you. I'm telling you. Just anything that can keep you. Redemption song. Yes, man. Redemption song. Yep, Bob Marley same way. So you see the music go on. And I build my life around music. I'm sorry to say. I love music. I love music. And if you have a good line in there, even if it track sound wrong, I pick the good out of it. You know what I mean? I pick the good line out of it, the verse that they're talking. Because some people when they write music, they balance it with both the positive and what they were going through and how they use the positive to conquer the negative. Have you ever seen songs like that where people say, "I used so hungry," like this song in Jamaica say, "I used so hungry. Dumpling and butter man used to suffer." But he used what he was going through to propel him. Now he's an artist and now he making his coins, right? But he reminiscing and the things that he say, man used to suffer, dumpling and butter, big up yourself, virgin, a virgin sing that. So sometimes the things that meant to destroy you is how we create the life that with the obstacles that meant to destroy us. And when you flip it and you realize that I could turn this obstacle into something good, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised that something that would seem like mm, mm, somebody turn it into something to make some coins. You know what I mean? So that's why they say you never write nothing off until you see what's ahead of you. You ever see you don't try something and you start making face up, ew, because the presentation probably don't look too wonderful, but then when you taste it, you're like, what? You realize that you don't judge if you don't try anything. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you look at something, you're like, ew. And then when you try it, you're like, huh. You feel so ashamed at this time now because you're like, you should have tried before you judge. You know what I mean? It's like you never go out there and swim in the water, but you say the water is cold. How do you know the water is cold and you're still dry? There's no sign of you get wet. It's like a kid telling you, "Did you take a shower?" Yeah. And you look at that poor child body and it's still dry as a day. But the child tell you take a shower. And they don't know that you know when somebody take a shower. Because if you just take a shower, your skin gonna look different. You know what I mean? Say, yes, I hear you. Bless up yourself, kind of mind journey. It says, singing, this is my message to you. Yes, man. But Marley said, this is my message to you. Yep. Nick Wigton said, I am 13. I have been having a hard time. My dad went to jail and I can't live with my mom. I live with my grandparents, but I am their least favorite and they treat me like I am useless. Wow. That's tough, but I want you to, I'm going to say something to you. No matter the obstacles in your way. You see, that education you're getting at school, once you go into school, you make sure you buckle down in it. You're going to propel all the things that are thrown at you. And you're going to flip it and tell yourself that, Trump, you pointing out the negativity at me, please. That's not what I have of myself. You gonna turn every obstacles that are standing in your way as a youngster to tell yourself that I'm gonna achieve my goal one way, shape, form, or the other. And I don't care about the noise of the market, because when you know what you want to achieve in life, make sure you know what you want to achieve in life. Do you want to be a doctor? Do you want to be a lawyer? What you want, whatever you want, you have to start creating. And sometimes what you see happening to you, it's also going to lead you to start create things to help others, because so many other people could be facing the challenges that you are faced with, and you would be like, you're gonna call on depression or anxiety. No, you're gonna go to school, get in a good education, listen to your teacher, even when you can't stand the guts out of them. Please listen, because the information they're gonna give to you are gonna help you so that you can move on to the next level and the next level and the next level. And then that way you're gonna have a different perspective on life. And just on another thing I want to say to you, when people telling you that you can't, and when people telling you that you're not going nowhere, and when people looking down on you, make sure the reflection that they have of you is not what you have of yourself. Because if the reflection that people have of you, and that's the same thing you have of yourself, that's a problem. You have to fight through those obstacles. You know, many times people tell me, look at you, you can't do this, you can't do that, and in my mind I'm whispering and say, yes, I can. You don't have to argue with nobody. You prove to people by doing what you gotta do. Going out there and stay focused, stay good in your education, beat up that book. That's what you do. You fight with your book. You fight with your pencil. You fight by looking at that board when teacher write notes on it. Whether it's a whiteboard, a blackboard, or on a computer, fight with that. That's what you're gonna use to win. Your education, the knowledge that you're gonna gain. And then you're gonna learn to know how people think. You're gonna learn to be able to tap and say, wow. Because sometimes people who destroy people, they go through so much in their life and they didn't get a chance to even be heard. So therefore, the way they're heard is by being people being mean to them, people being derogatory with them, people call them out their names and everything, and that's the way they portray it back onto somebody. So sometimes people portray him throw things at you. Sometimes it's not meant directly for you, but it's because of what they've been through. They're sharing that same pain because they don't know anything else. Nobody ever tried to help them, or sometimes they live in denial to feel like because somebody say, oh, you're a loser, then you're going to accept. Believe, kill, and believe, cure. That's what I thought. That's what I learned as a child. Believe, kill, and believe, cure. So if you believe the negative, then you gonna collect the negative. But if you believe the positive, you gonna continue to pour positivity into you. And sometimes positivity comes from the things that meant to destroy you, but you're still standing. When you're still standing through obstacles, you got a purpose. If you're still standing through the obstacles, the things that meant to destroy you, and you still standing through them, you got a purpose. You just conquer everything. You don't have to argue with people, when people trying to put you into a box. As long as you're not accepting and putting yourself into a box, you're good. People always gonna put people into a box, but are you putting yourself into a box? What box are you putting yourself into? uh There's levels to everything. Even pain have levels. On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad is the pain? Even pain have levels. So you gotta tell yourself, what level am I in people judging me, or in people discriminating me, or in people tearing me down or something? If you're on the same level as them, then you're the same pain as them. You know what I mean? But you have to know one step ahead of your obstacles. Mind you, sometimes you get overwhelmed. It's okay to cry. It's okay to just walk and you don't know where you're walking to. It's okay to call a friend. You know, you don't have to talk about your problem. Just laugh about something silly, something funny. Get your day out. Well, I live in our winter season now. And when this time come and I'm overwhelmed, I can just go outside and tell the kids, let's go. I go out there and get the call, hit me so fast, I forget that I was having issues. You see what I'm saying? So don't feel defeated by the mouth. You see this mouth? Look at the direction it go. It go this direction and it go this direction. You understand? Same one that speak good can also speak bad. Same mouth. So you just have to know what you can create with what you got in front of you. And if you're in school taking your education, I will tell you that's gonna win everything. When you're taking your education, yeah, you're gonna have obstacles, but drink some water. You know, they say when you drink water, I mind my business. Drink little water. Just look at the water. Do you see how this water is unbothered? Because it's so clear that everything that's thrown at it, it can be seen. Water. But if you mix lemonade and all these things, sometimes you can't see what's in there. You can't see the particles sometimes because the color changes. But water, look at it. Even when you change the color, the water color, you still can get to see that, hey, something settled in there. But some things you mix, you can't even see that it's settled. Anyway, let me stop yap for a little. I would tell me I was yapping. But sorry for what happened to you. That we pray that whatever it was, God will deliver all these men and women that made a tough decision in their life, weren't thinking that God can heal this nation and can restore them and restore their mindset, so that they can come out and be free from whatever it was, so they can get back to their life. And that's why you see as parents, you see the decisions we make in life, sometimes we don't know, because it's what we face with, and we act out with what we face with, without realizing that we also causing pain on our own children. you know Kellen said, I need to listen to him more. Bring back good memories, almost gone. Me crying. Sorry to hear what you're going through, but God got you. And if you have to cry, you cry. But I always say, when you're crying, listen, because there is always something good in your crying. Because you cry, when we cry to the Father, He always gonna give us a clue to what we need to do. And you probably hear, son, just focus on getting what you need to get. Daughter, just focus on what you need to get out of life, so that you don't have to end up like me. You don't have to fall in the same chance that I fall into. You don't have to fall in the same trap. You don't have to walk the same path that I walk. And that's why you see a lot of parents are so harsh on their children, because the path that they walk to achieve what they need to achieve wasn't a pretty one, wasn't a nice one. And sometimes as young children, we felt at that moment like, oh, mom being mean, dad being mean, but dad and mom may not tell everything they've been through. Sometimes we see the glitter with glamour and we think that that was their life. But if they should tell you the back end story of how they get here, you realize that, hey, they were just like us. Sometimes rebellious just like us, but they had to learn real quick that they can't just sit down in rebellious behaviors or all these things that are happening. Change it. And that's why when you go to school, take your education in. Take that education in, because when you take your education in, you're rewriting history right there. You're making waves through the obstacles. Okay, guess what? You start to create the path you want, the journey you want to be on, because you know that more is to you than what people are having out there for you. And you got to tap into yourself too. Make sure that your internal self is aligned with your external self. You know what I mean? Because when it's not aligned, we struggle and we fight with those people who are fighting with us, because we and them in himself are the same on the outside. Tag of war. You know what I mean? So we have to learn to create a good path. Can a mind journey say, I am sorry, honey, it will be okay, and you are not useless. You are a strong girl, and you will be a strong woman in the future, independent, without concern, just straight passion for life to the will of God. Amen to that. You know, God is the greatest, and we just have to don't feel like what people tell you you are. Don't feel like that. When I was growing up, the first thing somebody told me, "Oh, look at you! You're so skinny. You're so mager. You're dying." And look at me wearing belly band now. Hey, me wearing belly band to box the stomach out, but at first I didn't have anything. I was like a flat tire, no ear. But look at me now, eh? Hot crossbone, everything. Eh? After having children. So, life changes you and mindset can change. So fight for what you want in life, people. Don't let people's situation hold you back. Because that's what this world meant to do. And if you don't fight, you're gonna be held back. If you don't stand up, you're gonna be held back. If you don't speak up, you're gonna be held back. You know what I mean? And sometimes speaking up doesn't mean you have to be rude to anyone. You gotta whisper to God. Because sometimes you're in a situation where if you open your mouth, somebody might hurt you or anything. But guess what? They can hurt your internal self because they don't know what you're thinking. But you know who have an agreement with you to know what you're thinking? Your Father above. 1 second. Who is that? What's that? Maintenance here for inspection. Which inspection company is this? Oh, okay. You're right there with you. Jaden, let me move my son out of the kitchen. Hold on. Jaden. Get up. Numbers and we'll have 10 seconds to pick a winner. Ready? They have inspection. Let me move my son out of the kitchen. Give me a second. Because he's in the kitchen doing his work. Come get your books up, Jay. Jaden. Come and get your books up. I take your laptop, charge it up. Come on. What is it? No. Here. Go. Hurry up. Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Come on, get your stuff up off the table. You don't know? Okay, Jaden, come here. Jaden, take your whiteboard out now. Your voices, your stories, in your community. 7 News Detroit at noon starts right now. A double murder in Shelby Township. Investigators with new information on the arrest of the suspected gunman. The government shut down. The Senate cutting a deal to break the stalemate disrupting. You got it? Okay. Hundreds of thousands of federal workers without pay. I'm coming to the people. I'm coming. On Capitol Hill to get the funding flowing. Come on in. Hi, how you doing?
Just let the door close and make sure it closes on its own. Probably do not close.
This afternoon. And honoring America's veterans on this Veterans Day. To local citizens and paying tribute to those who served on May 1st.
Give me a second, the people.
Good afternoon. I'm Keenan Smith. Today, the Macomb County prosecutor standing with Shelby Township Police and other investigators talking about the capture of that suspect. Terrence Sandals from Texas was arraigned by video yesterday on charges.
How you doing today?
I'm good, and yourself?
I'm doing good.
All right.
Sandals is accused of killing two men during a
Wow.
robbery at Star Auto Sales last Friday.
Stuff.
The victims are the owner, Marvin Batu, and customer, Gabe Babin.
Yes,
Sandals was upset about a deal with
No, go ahead and look. Because they don't never call you and tell you that somebody coming.
Oh, they supposed to pass the letters out last week.
What letter? I get nothing.
Oh, I didn't know. I apologize.
That's all right. That's all right. I'm just letting you know now. They don't tell you when nobody come in here. Good in your closet.
Approximately 1 hour after the murders. He was wearing the same clothing and shoes as we saw in the surveillance video from the double purpose.
They also identified Sandals through a search warrant on his phone. Again, Sandals is from Texas. And there's an open
They're not telling people when nobody coming in here.
sent back to that state.
Because they don't want you to come back off the road too.
Editions of 7 News Detroit, and as always,
Put my coat over here.
WYC.com. Well, we've had lots of calls out there saying how it felt like January.
Oh, I know. But
Funky
it's
chick.
going to change.
Huh?
You have to get to the
They're
rest of
on
the
over this
day.
side. Me a second the people.
All right, we're going to the morning.
We are looking at a nice leap in our temperatures tomorrow, but it does get even warmer after that as we head towards the rest of the week. Right now, though, cloudy skies as you saw. Temperatures, though, are technically warmer than we were this time yesterday by about 5 degrees, so that puts most of us now in the mid-30s. We're even up to 37 in Mount Clemens. You're looking at 36 through Lapeer, Port St. Luc, and Port Huron right now. 34 in the city of Detroit. Right now, we do have plenty of clouds across the area. No snow showers, but there are a few that are trying to work their way across the state. Very light arriving into Lansing right now. So we'll see if they do hold together and move through. We do have a slight snow chance today. You can see it does look more impressive off to the west, but as they're moving into the east, they are starting to fizzle out just a bit. As we take a look at winds, because it has been a breezy day, winds are out of the west-southwest right now at about 15 miles per hour. It is going to be breezy for the rest of the day today, adding an extra chill to the air. I'll look at that when the winds change and help us warm up coming up in just a bit.
The funding bill that would reopen the government now heads to the House after passing in the Senate last night, just reaching the 60 votes needed.
The bill, as amended, is passed.
One step closer to ending the longest shutdown in U.S. history.
I am very, very happy to be able to say that we are coming to the end.
The House will hold its first round of votes tomorrow afternoon.
We have to do this as quickly as possible.
After weeks of Senate Democrats holding out to address the expiring subsidies tied to the Affordable Care Act, this bill does nothing to address that. Democrats only getting a promise from Republicans to vote on health care in the near future.
People are aware now that this is an issue and they know who's fighting for them.
Food banks are still seeing long lines. In Seattle, organizers warn the effects of the shutdown will last even after the government reopens. If the government funding bill passes in the House, SNAP benefits will be funded until September 2026. The Trump administration is still asking the Supreme Court to block the order requiring them to pay out full SNAP benefits if and when the government reopens. That argument will essentially be over. Perry Russell, ABC News, Washington.
Flight cancellations are having a major impact on the car rental industry. As fueled by airline passengers scrambling to reach their destinations. 7 News Detroit reporter Brittany Toulis has the latest from the car rental campus at Detroit Metro Airport.
Yesterday at the McNamara terminal, we saw it was a lot of those short regional flights getting canceled. We're learning it's resulting in a lot of one-way road trips using rental cars. But those one-way rentals are depleting rental car inventories. DTW saw over 100 flights canceled and more than 300 delayed yesterday after the FAA mandatory airline cuts and Western weather forces. Today, airlines are increasing to cutting 6% of flights. Detroit coupled the Pettit anniversary trip to Aruba with unlucky flights cut over the last few days. In this TikTok, Jennifer Pettit says they learned there was no alternative flight to Aruba or back home to Detroit after landing for their connecting flight in Atlanta. The couple turned to rental car company Hertz booking online, but they almost didn't get to take the Jeep after saying they were heading to Detroit and not coming back. A spike in one-way rental car trips, a ripple effect from the shutdown, is putting a strain on rental vehicle inventory, with people looking for last-minute alternatives to canceled flights.
She was like, I don't know if we're gonna be able to like accommodate that. She's like, let me see what I can do. And she sat there. She was like, I can give you, like, it seems like it was like the last vehicle that they had.
Once that inventory is out of their control and it's in a destination 2 hours away, 3 hours away, because their connecting flight got canceled. Now you have a bigger problem with getting those cars back.
David Fishman with Cadillac Travel says this inventory shortage is years in the making. It actually started back in COVID when rental car companies sold off a lot of their inventory. When it comes to the Pettits, they still are making the best out of this anniversary trip. They're going to spend a couple nights in Nashville and a night in Cincinnati. So the fun still will be had.
Make sure you're doing your work.
The last minute rental and the airport locations are all booked. You can also look at satellite or neighborhood locations for these rental car companies in hopes of booking a car. At DTW, I'm Brittany Tulis for 7 News Detroit.
Americans are honoring the nation's veterans today across the country and right here in Metro Detroit. One of the many special ceremonies taking place across the area today took place at Community House in Birmingham. It's called Breakfast with the Bishop, a salute to veterans. Bishop Bonnie Perry of the Episcopal Diocese of Michigan was on hand, and our Alicia Smith emceed the ceremonies. Several speakers shared their stories of sacrifice, and the highlight was the special honor for 105-year-old Hester Crawford. Crawford received an award from Rosie the Riveters of Michigan for her work during World War II.
I don't think there's a veteran who would say anything but, why not me? Why did I make it and others didn't? It's an emotional day. And it's not only the tribute to the patriotism, it's the grit.
Hey.
Around water. In case anything happened in the water damage, it automatically shut the power off. So it won't be no problem, no electrical or anything like that.
Almost like he's gonna go.
You don't need that, just here and that one as well.
Oh, this one right
Yeah. We can check to make sure they work.
Man, you came to learn. Well, the good thing is that it don't look like this, it hazardous. These people tell me, oh my heart.
Annual Veterans Day ceremony at Great Lakes National Cemetery in Holly.
Oh, you got something to check?
Yeah,
Dedicated volunteers.
Power on.
They're stepping up.
So I'll be able to know if it's working now. I just hit the button on here, it shut everything off.
What? Turn it back over, back on.
And you can't turn it back on.
Listen, when in Jamaica, I don't see none of these things. So, when we come in and turn on my stuff, then I have to call and they go and get on my nerves and all of that.
Just like this, like the microwave go out or something like that, 9 times out of 10, it'll be this button right here, it'll turn red. So you just walk up on the bottom of it, just hit, shut it right back on.
Eric Hannon and his family.
You know, that's what they need to do with the emergency places, educate the people that live in there to make them know so that way you don't get panic in the second lesson. What is this going on? I think they should teach people how to help them know. Things can be easy.
Organize your own event. The
Such as like,
organization, King veteran Anthony Leonpo purchased 15,000 flags with his own money. They still want to honor fallen heroes even without the official ceremony.
This was very huge to our hearts. You know, a couple of board members, they have family members that are there.
I know too before.
There's one reason they shouldn't be honored, all because of something else.
And then check this heat here from it to see if it's working as well.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
All hands on deck, any volunteers would be great, you know, and if you can bring some flags, great.
So what are some of the
I'm gonna check this
things?
in.
I just moved it the other day and cleaned it up.
To get honored, you have to step up to the plate.
It's a small gesture to honor a big sacrifice.
It's not just about Veterans Day. We should be doing this every day. They should be
I
honored
just moved
every
it the other
single
day
day.
and cleaned
And
it
for more
up.
information on donating flags or volunteering to plant them, visit WXYZ.com. Here's the Soldiers and Sailors Monument at Campus Marks Park in downtown Detroit. I'm Ryan Marshall for 7 News Detroit.
So when you check the windows, what do you check for?
I'll check to make sure the screens are good and make sure that the window's locked.
Oh, you mean check to see if there's a broken screen or anything?
Crack window, broken, missing screen, and make sure that the window ain't locked.
Oh, it does that have a screen?
Yeah, it has one.
Looking at how the shutdown is posing an extra
All
challenge.
right, make sure there's no hole in that, then if there's a hole, I have to come back and repair.
Your mornings are busy, and every day brings a lot. At 7 News Detroit this morning, we have...
So you're gonna do everybody apartment or just some?
No, everybody.
Today?
Oh, no.
Oh, but today?
Yes, ma'am. Today and tomorrow.
Oh, today.
Yeah, I will let you all day.
Well, this morning from today for weekend. They take me, so my ass gotta go.
It's an event we all love.
Everything the day brings. This team will make sure you're ready. 7 News Detroit this morning.
When you're applying for Social Security disability benefits, you can feel overwhelmed. You need a lawyer that cares about you.
God forgive us. I'm serious. I don't know whoever did that.
Every step of the way.
Call 248-988-0592. Levine Benjamin. There's no fee unless you win.
Designed for people who look just like me and her and him, and with the weekly bonus network, those are to the friends.
Not only will you enjoy the entire experience with custom decorations, but you'll love your new, beautiful, maintenance-free deck.
Custom decorations uses galvanized steel ground screws, which allows for year-long installation.
With the ground screws, we're able to penetrate into the ground with a screw system rather than trying to dig with shovels or an auger.
An average size deck can be as low as about $150 per month. We do have a 5.0 rating on Google,
And we'd love to get started on your project.
So when this is leaking,
You're watching
and if you don't clean it up right away, the whole front section.
Well, taking a trip to a small
As soon as you enter, you can turn.
more. If new
And then I let that one my back here on my
The bills
steamer.
are introduced in
It
the state
switched
house,
my
and they call
steamer.
for visitors staying at hotels, motels, and short-term rentals to pay an accommodation tax of up to 3%, but only if voters approve the measure in a local initiative. The goal is to help smaller communities whose infrastructure and essential services are impacted by the influx of tourists. One bed and breakfast owner in Grand Haven says he's concerned.
When this came in,
This slippery slope, you start stacking on these, it's definitely good to see people. I like the idea of the cities having more control over it versus the state, because different cities do have different needs.
the
so I do
door,
like that
so
part.
the door this color,
Yeah,
because when they had to seal that
The
up.
bills are now in.
Because
early
it's what-
stages and will be
Yeah,
passed
yeah,
through
it came
committee
in,
before
and it take 2 to
ultimately
3
voted on
months
by the full
to
state
fix the problem, and now. Now they call
Well,
water quality.
Detroit is bringing
And it
our
takes forever to
restaurant
do it.
to Warren, and we want to hear directly from you. Tomorrow, we'll be at the Milestone Grill on 12 Mile Road from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. Come and share your
You go no by no, you need to. The other day when
Let us
one
know
of them
what matters
come in
most to
here,
you
they
and
were
your
going
community. We hope to see
the
you
guy
Wednesday.
that came, and they can say, oh, she got a lot.
Met chilly conditions across Metro Detroit. Lots of terrible south and black and blowing in the wind too. A bit of a wind chill.
I haven't
An
bought this
update
so,
on one
you know,
of
so
the
long,
edition coming
because
up.
I have everything open.
She's been in this year 3 times since she's been here. We're not going to get a better shot at this tonight. This is our last chance. General Hospital on ABC.
Let the experts at Hagopian make your carpet, furniture, and tile look like new. Air ducts and dryer vents, we clean those too. So call us at 1-800-HAGOPIAN or visit HagopianClean.com. Hagopian, expect the best, expect the purple truck.
Nearly 12 million people in the U.S. over 50 suffer with clogged arteries. 1 in every 20 Americans have pain in their legs or feet associated with poor blood flow. Annually, 75,000 people have their leg amputated because of failure to get diagnosed. Don't become a statistic. If you have numbness, pain, or cramping in your legs or feet, don't wait. Call Vascular Centers of America at 833-5-MY-LEGS. That's 833-5-MY-LEGS.
So what do you think about these?
We're taking everything.
From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or go to Rebath.com to save $1,000 off your tub or shower update. Nick, when life knocks you down, it helps to know someone's in your corner. At Blue Cross, we never stop supporting you with access to the care you need to keep moving forward. Every step, every challenge, it all adds up. For 86 years, we've shown up, stood strong, and had your back. Because at Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan, your fight is our fight.
Getting you back to routine with everything you need to know. 7 News Detroit this morning.
New cases overseas are raising concerns here at home. The flu season in the UK hitting doctors' offices and hospitals 1 month earlier than usual, with cases 3 times higher than the same time last year. And in Japan, some schools have been forced to close. The reason? A new variant of the flu strain, the H3N2.
We have seen decreasing population-wide vaccination for a variety of reasons. And so you have a more vulnerable population and a more serious strain of the virus. This tells us we could see an increase in cases, hospitalizations, and unfortunately deaths.
Here in the U.S., a record 280 children died from the flu last season, the highest level since 2009. This year, doctors say the government shutdown is posing an extra challenge, with the CDC not updating its data for weeks.
We're starting to see a low rise in places like Georgia and Hawaii, but we're also flying blind because we don't have the same data we once did about flu. So getting that vaccine now to protect it against a potentially early flu season is absolutely critical.
The vaccine is recommended for everyone over the age of 6 months. The vaccination rates among children are on the decline, with less than half vaccinated last season, compared to more than 60% before the COVID pandemic. Sophie Flynn, ABC News, New York.
We are looking at a nice bit of cloud cover across the area. The clouds have definitely increased. This is a live look over Southfield, also not as vibrant in terms of the trees, just because we are past the peak now of our fall foliage here in southeast Michigan. All right, it's definitely chilly outside too, and part of it's due to the fact that we have some stronger winds in place. Our air temperatures are the bigger numbers on the left. Our wind chills, though, are how it feels with the numbers on the right. So even though we're in the mid to upper 30s, it's still feeling more like the mid 20s across the region. So be prepared for chilly conditions still through the rest of the afternoon, because it's still going to be breezy the rest of the afternoon. You can see our temperatures will be holding kind of steady in the mid 30s, but when you factor in the winds, it will continue to feel like the mid to upper 20s all the way through this evening. But I want you to also take a note here. Our temperatures really don't drop even after sunset, which is just at about 5:15 this evening. We are going to be looking at warmer temperatures arriving as we get into tonight and into tomorrow as well. Our temperatures are going to jump about 10 degrees from our highs today. A bigger picture of what's going on right now, keeping an eye on some snow showers that are on the west side of the state. We'll see if they hold together and come here. We just have a slight chance for some snow in southeast Michigan, but nothing will add up to anything at all. You'll just see some of the lighter snow. No accumulation is expected, but we'll keep an eye again if these bands hold together, but they're really struggling to make it over here. We will keep the cloud cover, though, through the rest of this afternoon, as well as moving into tonight. Part of the reason why we'll actually stay on the warmer side by the time we get into tomorrow morning, and I will say warm compared to where we've been, not what's average for this time of year. As you continue throughout your Wednesday, a lot of clouds hanging around too. We'll add in a couple light rain showers because finally we get well above the freezing mark, and we will be looking at 40s tomorrow, and even some clearing going on starting later in the day. So today, though, high temperatures are about where we're at right now, maybe adding on another degree or two, so mainly mid to upper 30s later this afternoon, all the way from Lake Huron down towards the state line. As we take a look at tonight, temperatures will stop mainly in the low 30s. So again, warmer than where we've been. We have been falling in the low to mid 20s the last 2 nights. We will not see that tonight. As you take a look at your 7-day forecast, we're warmer tomorrow with high temperatures climbing into the mid 40s across the area. Just a slight chance for a few passing rain showers. Best chance will be north of I-96. Thursday and Friday, we're dry. Definitely plenty of sun coming in too on Thursday. Highs will be in the low 50s Thursday, then mid 50s on Friday. This weekend, keeping Saturday dry, well, maybe dry for now. We have a good chance for rain Saturday night into Sunday, so keep an eye on that forecast and cooler temperatures into early next week.
When we come back, the timeless tale of love, laughter, and a little holiday magic. The curtain is rising on She Loves Me, the musical, and Dearborn. When we come back, I'm speaking to the director and one of the stars about this rom-com that proves your perfect match may be much closer than you think.
This is Legally Speaking with Mike Morse.
On average, those who hire a personal injury law firm receive 3.5 times more money in settlements than those who don't. Insurance companies try to take advantage of your lack of knowledge. By hiring an experienced lawyer, you'll understand your rights and they will deal with the insurance company on your behalf. When choosing a personal injury lawyer, look at the reviews on Google. Check if they specialize in your type of case. and make sure they don't refer out 90% of their cases. With thousands or even millions on the line, hiring the right personal injury attorney is crucial. If you have any questions or for more information, you can always call us at 855-MIKE-WINS or visit us at 855mikewins.com.
Do you have a legal question for Mike? Scan the QR code or visit wxyz.com/legally speaking.
This is Congressman Sharif Anidal. Every American must have affordable health care. If Congress lets this tax credit expire, your premiums could double and triple. I'm fighting to keep health care costs down.
Hi, I'm Tommy Mello here from A1 Garage Door Service. The IQ Smart Garage Door System allows you to control the power in your garage or anywhere in the world. Call A1 Garage Door Service today and receive the best service, best part of the industry.
Diamonds, what she really wants. Natural GIA 1 carats under $15.90. 1.5, $29.90. 2 carat, $49.90. Thousands of diamonds and mountains, all guaranteed the lowest price. A gift she won't forget. The Jewelry Exchange Livonia. For paying in multiple spots like here, here, or here. Salon Boss patches. Stick firmly and remove comfortably. Once your pain is gone. Salon Boss. It's good medicine. I was rear-ended and hospitalized. Never needed a lawyer, but my brother told me Lee was the best. He showed up at the hospital, told me I could call or text him anytime. Lee never backed down until the jury gave me $1.2 million. We'll be right there.
This is Congressman Sharif Anidal.
Yes.
Healthcare costs are going up. If Congress lets this tax credit expire, your premiums could double and triple. I'm working hard to keep healthcare costs down.
Well, now to a classic rom-com, bringing warmth and wonder to the stage just in time for the holiday season. She Loves Me, the musical, is playing through November 23rd at the Players Guild in Dearborn. The story is inspired by the movie You've Got Mail, and it's a tale that proves sometimes your perfect match is closer than you may think. We're joined today by the show's director, Nathan Vasquez, who is here with us, along with one of the stars, Kristen Dennis. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. Thank you for having us. So Nathan, let's start with you. Set the scene for us. Tell us what the story is about.
It takes place in 1930 Budapest. It is about two shoppers who absolutely cannot stand each other. However, they don't know it, but they're secret pen pals to each other. And through these letters, they start to fall in love.
Even though they can't stand each other.
They can't stand each other. It's a classic story. It's actually inspired 3 different films over the decades, and it's a great story that just brings so much joy to everyone.
Hey, Kristen, you are one of the stars. Tell us a little bit about your role and what you enjoy about playing.
Absolutely. So I play the character of Amalia Balish, who is one of the two pen pals featured in the show. And something that I really enjoy about portraying Amalia is that oftentimes you see her in her work atmosphere. So she's on the job, she's a sales girl, a very good sales girl, she'll tell you that. But you also get to see her in these more vulnerable moments where she's reading the letters from her pen pal, getting to kind of show these different sides of the character has been a really fun thing.
Is that a challenge trying to actually show both the sort of career woman side and the softer, more vulnerable side without compromise?
So it has been a little bit of a challenge, but one thing that I think is really fabulous about She Loves Me is the writing is so spectacular. And so the way that the character is written really allows me to kind of dig into the lyrics and dig into the lines and explore those to show these different sides of me.
Musical, so obviously there's going to be singing. Do you guys have a favorite performance or favorite song from the show?
Yes, one of my favorites. So as a director, there's obviously one song in the show that really inspires like the whole atmosphere for how I direct the show. There's one called Milky Life. It's one that she actually sings in the show. And we see her strong personality this entire show up to this point, and then she's lonely on herself on stage. And
did you check this? Because I think this is
vulnerability that she has as a character, and it's just beautiful. And she's talking about, you know, I mean, my date was the first time I never met this person before in my life.
Thank you.
You know, that uncertainty of
Thank you.
what is this going to bring?
a little anxiety.
That one don't work.
Excitement.
And then I told him from last year, but the winter was about to end, and I told him.
You definitely got to have that heat in here.
But in here warm right now, so that's good. Because I guess they said the heat rises.
So the show actually takes place.
I don't know if you can feel
It
it.
is the perfect holiday
I got my coat and my thing.
So is it okay if I just take a picture?
Yeah, you can take the picture. These are just my coats here. I sleep out there last night. So.
I'm just gonna make sure I take pictures and then just go around.
I record a video.
Okay.
You could do a video.
Okay.
In whichever way you want.
I'll do the video. Be quicker.
Yeah. Just do your video.
Online at Players Guild of Dearborn.
Let me get out.
Thank you so much for joining us today, and I'm sure you guys are going to crush it.
Just do a video, whatever you want to do.
Coming up tomorrow on 7 is Detroit this morning.
Inventory for used cars at historic levels, outstripping at prices, and the impact on both buyers and sellers.
It's on for 437 right here on 7. Hi, I'm Bill Boyer from the Boyer Law Group. If you've been injured in a slip and fall or a trip and fall accident, call the Boyer Law Group to get the Boyer promise. If other lawyers have told you you don't have a case, call me. I've been winning these cases for over 25 years. We are available 24/7 remotely or safely in person.
You can trust the Boyer promise.
When you need a lawyer for personal injury law, call the Boyer Law Group. You might be thinking you want to explain.
Yeah. We coming there, family. We coming. We coming. They send somebody in the house and we right away. So we coming, people. So see with us. See with us. We coming. You know, we coming. We are coming. You know, see if you get everything now. Alright, because I hope that helps because they keep saying you are too many this, too many that, but everything is organized. You gotta live in it. You know what I mean? I can't live like how you want me to live. Alright, man, you have a good day. Alright, thank you. Alright, I let them know if they come. I need to let them know. Yeah. But I'm good. Alright, sir. Oh. Sorry, family. Sorry.
Maybe you are too. And that's why Aetna licensed agents are standing by.
Wait, okay.
To answer your questions.
Yeah, family. Sorry. These people were
And if you're a Medicare member with a chronic condition, like
what happened? Then I stop it.
your agent can help you determine if you might be eligible for an Aetna chronic condition special needs plan.
Okay, let me take this off. I had the camera on because I have a camera at the door because you see people it's like mess, but anyway, we're not gonna let our obstacles hold us down, you know what I mean? Sorry about that, sorry. Let me read these comments here. Alright, so the next comment was Canan said, sometimes the people we love the most hurt us the most, you know. What you do, kid, you love harder. Yes, man, and that's so true, you know what I mean? But the obstacles of life is something else, but we still have to fight through them, guys, because that's what gonna prepare us to be sometimes mentally tough, sometimes emotionally, psychologically, all is tough, you know what I mean? Because you tell yourself that, do I want to be like my circumstances? Do I want to be like my situation? You know what I mean? And that's one of the things you see, like how I was talking, and then it goes just tie right into expect the unexpected, because sometimes you don't know the unexpected things. You just don't know, you know, you think you're living and then you realize that I feel like I'm not living. And that's how some people feel sometimes, overwhelmed with what's going on with them, which not just with them, but with what's going on around the world. You know what I mean? You can feel overwhelmed, but guess what? It's okay to feel a certain way, and it's okay to catch yourself back. Just don't sit down in it for 24 hours. I like to say there's 24 hours in the day. Utilize the day. Don't just sit there for 24 hours and be mad for the whole entire day. That's a problem. We are creating for ourselves when we sit for 24 hours thinking about this person pissed me off, this person get me upset, this person get me mad, this person. No, that's 24 hours in a day. You can't utilize that one little hurdle. Just get over it. You're going to be bigger, what they call it, bickering for that moment. But let it just be a moment. Don't let it take your whole entire day up. Don't let it consume your whole day. It's like get back to track. You're like, where was I? Where were we? Just get right back on track. You know what I mean? So that way you can consume the good energy that we so need and we so desire. So we can fight what we need to fight and get right back along. And you're like, what? All these men and women that are successful in life, you think they just sit and bask in the challenge that they face? You think they just bask in what people said they were? No. You go speak with some of these most successful people in life and you will know that they had challenge. But you will never know because they don't look like their challenges. They don't look like the circumstances that people put out there to create them. And that's what you got to create yourself when people start to create you. You got to start get the ball rolling to create you so you can have you always a step off anything that meant to create you. Because you got to remember, you are you by the end of the day. You know, listening to your kids, she telling you the truth. Yes, Kenan, bless up yourself. Sorry I wasn't here for a moment here. You say, I want to be a YouTuber. I never too late to be anything you want to be in life. You know, the songwriter say, I know I can be what I want to be. If I work hard at it, I know where I could what I know where I could be. I could be a lawyer, I could be a doctor, I could be a teacher, I could be a motivational speaker. You could be anything you want to be in life. And it's okay to feel like you're not where you want to be in life, but at least you're figuring it out. You know where you know that you're not where you want to be in life, but at least you're figuring it out. You will figure it out because if you tell yourself that I don't think I am where I need to be in life, it's preparing you to tell you that there is more to you. There's more to my life than what I just looking at. You know, and that's why you don't let your circumstances just steer you down. While it's steering you down, don't allow it. Because if you don't sit back and say, okay, my circumstances is hitting me and there is no way out or whatever. If you tell yourself there is no way out, you just agree with the circumstances to just say, okay, close you off. You can't get out. There's always a way out of anything. Always. No matter how much. Sometimes it's gonna be difficult to get out of some things, but there's always a way to get out. And that's why you gotta lean not onto your own understanding, but what they say, but in all thy ways, we have to acknowledge him so he can direct our path. Right? So we gotta know who he is. Yeah? And not just know who mankind is. Because that's the wrong approach. We can't just know who mankind is. We need to know who he is that created us and not we ourselves. All right? So if you want to be a YouTuber, you just gotta start. You know, find the courage to start. Sometimes it's hard. It may take years, months, weeks, days, whatever. 365 days in a year, 24 hours in a day. Oh, you have ample time to make decision. Okay, so don't worry. So they say 60 minutes what, make an hour. So 60 seconds make an hour or so. I don't even remember. But anyway, let's move right along. Then it said, turn the bad that the devil had into good through Jesus. He will never fail you. He breaks all spiritual contracts and bind into evil spirit. Yes, man, he bind them up. You know, he say, I'm wrapped up, I'm tangled up in Jesus. You gotta feel wrapped up and tangled up. And you gotta be hungry for success too. You gotta be hungry for something that you want to achieve in life, you know. And that's going to come through the challenge that you face. It's like you say, I'm tired of being this. I'm tired of living in this one room. I'm tired of can't doing this. I'm tired of can't pay my bills. I'm tired of hungry. I'm tired of not having this. And that's whatever we say we're tired of, then we have to find a solution. You know what I mean? You may not have the first extravagant thing that you're looking for, but it's a start to start somewhere, you know? Starting somewhere in life begin with us. No matter how much anything you want to look at, how much you want to look at the world, how much people want to look at you, everything's begin with us. I remember the same mouth that speak bad will also be proud of you later. They will even apologize to you because they say you weren't the circumstances that they were creating for you. They will apologize because they will say, you know what, I was thinking of you, but I was thinking of you wrong. I was thought you were this aggressive, mean, this. You ever hear some people tell you face to face that they thought you were this kind of person, mean and this and that, but you surpass your circumstances. I remember he said your circumstances, he will fix it. So let him fix it. You know, it's a well lady that makes dedication. Just make sure you always have God in mind in everything you do. Yeah, everything we do, gotta put God first. They say God above everything. Let me tell you, man. I call myself I'm a self-driven kind of person because when obstacles come your way, look, I'm alone in my we here, and it's not like I could sit here and have somebody else say, "Hey, handle this situation here while I take care of what I'm doing here." You know what I mean? But guess what? God above everything. You understand? So don't lose hope, man. He said, don't lose your way with each passing day. Don't throw it away. It's believing. Someone is praying. Wonders are waiting to start. What he said, if we hold on together and know our dreams will never die. Dreams see us through forever. Where clouds roll by for you and I can't sing it, people, but listen. When we are out there, we dreamed about the sky. So don't lose your way. Just keep dreaming. You will get there. You, you will get there, people. And you see that instinct of ours? If you weren't using it, you need to start. When I tell you that instinct of yours, if you weren't using it, you might need to start tapping into it. Because that's what's going to help to keep you grounded. When everything seems crushing and crumbling down. Man, you know, he said he know negative thoughts are going to come. But what he said we need to do, as soon as they come, we must be aware of them. And that's why you need things in the body as soon as you become aware. You ever see somebody when you're trying to ruin their day and they say, hey, I ain't the one today? Because they become aware of the situation or what somebody trying to do. And they catch it quick and knit, quick and fast. You know what I mean? And that's why you gotta listen to that intuition. Don't let the frustration come first. Because if that come first, hey, all hell lock loose. You're like a moose on the loose running all over the place. I'm gonna get him, I'm gonna get him. And little did you know you're gonna get yourself too. Because what we do to others and think that okay, no one is seeing, God is seeing. And it's only a matter of time for you to be entrapped in your own mess. So we have to be careful, you know what I mean? And that's why nothing wrong with becoming aware. Awareness is the key. He said, thank you, Winston 101. Bless up yourself, Winston. Kenan say, don't say thank you. Don't have nothing to thank us for. Yes, man. Just keep living, keep tracing your dreams, and keep fighting through all your obstacles. Because you can turn your obstacles into, you can turn the things that meant to be painful to you, you can turn them into positivity. You notice pain begin with the letter P? But do you also realize, I don't know why this coming to my mind, but you know, knowledge is power. But do you also realize that pain begin with the letter P? And so does positivity. And so does our purpose, right? Right? Let's look at it, guys. Profit begin with P. Eh? Fear begin with F. Failure begin with F. Is that a coincidence? No, it's not. But it just show you how things can begin with one letter. But it's what you look at is gonna make the word different, have different meaning. You have a purpose, begin with the letter P. You got pain, you have the letter P. But you can turn your pain into purpose. You can turn your pain into solution. So you divert. Eh? You can turn anything you're going through into something more positive. Look at people who beat cancer. They turn their pain to helping others, to bring awareness. These people that you see doing cancer research and all these things, you know, somebody that start this thing realize that, you know what? Maybe my purpose was through my pain. My purpose was through the things that felt hurtful to me. But because I'm an overcomer, I surpass all the obstacles. Mind you, not everybody built to surpass their obstacles. You know what I mean? But it's life. But when you still manage to beat that pain and turn your pain into purpose, you got a meaningful purpose to be here. And you're going to help others to conquer their pain because you know what pain felt like because you live it. Life teaches us lessons every day. Some of them are painful, but if he make you live through your pain, come on now. Your pain become your purpose. Your pain is gonna become your profit, to profit to others. Because you know what? You are an example of your pain.
Well, this was really special, obviously, with a lot of things and that we do with the veterans and
Yeah?
stuff like this, but it's really about.
You're an example.
Veterans Day.
And the profit you're gonna create is you. Because you're gonna share your story to help others to say, hey, yes, I know you're going through this, but look, I've been through it. And here am I today. Live through my pain. And now I'm a purpose. Not just for me, but to others who are going to go through it, even if they don't have no one around them to go through what they're going through with them. But I'm here to tell you, you're not alone. We're never alone. Even when we think that, oh, I live by myself, I don't got nobody, I don't got no this. Yes, we got somebody. Maybe it might not be physically somebody physically right here with us, but we got somebody. And sometimes when we're going through stuff and you live and if you have children, or even if you don't have the children, you're raising somebody's child, you're going to look at them and like, you're going to see the purpose. Because you got a reason to relive and survive. Because when you look at those little children, those little angels that are looking at us, you're going to realize, oh, I might need to stop think like this. You know? So just know your pain. When you're going through your pain, it's only for a moment. But if you take the whole 24 hour, they say the pain, you know? They have a song said, the pain that you're feeling is just of yesterday, and the ground you're standing on. You know that song? The pain that you're feeling is of yesterday, and the ground you're standing on. What do you say? It's not over now. You say there's no hope in carry on, but it's not over now. And another part said, don't you give up, my sister. Hold on. So we just gotta hold on, people. Turn your pain into purpose. And just think about, sometimes we wonder, why certain words begin with that same letter, but have different meaning. It's not for us to question it. It's just for us to say that, hey, your pain, but look at purpose. Hey, your pain, look at profit. Hey, your pain, look at productivity. Hey, your pain, look at all the P's, preparation. Your pain is preparing you for something greater. Wow, just look at all the P's that are out there with what pain go through. And look at all the positive things that are going to come from your pain, that you're going to be. And you know, it's like they say, let me give that little analogy here. They said the person who first travel abroad, it doesn't matter where you travel, whether you're from America traveling somewhere, it doesn't matter where. But the first person to travel, go through the obstacles. Because they probably travel with no one was there, meaning that they didn't have no family there, they didn't have nobody there, they didn't have no friends there. So they're going to go through the rougher times of life. But guess what they did? Guess what those persons' pain and obstacles did to them? They paved the way for every single person that they're going to change their life to be a better person. Most of the time, those persons, obstacles, they create a pathway that when you come, you say, oh, look at what me and my brother live. Look at what where my sister live. Look at the car. Look at it. But did you know the pain they go through? Did you know the obstacles? Did you know the challenge they face? Did you know the tears they cried? Did you know they were homeless for months, weeks, days? No, you didn't know. Because they turned their pain into preparation, into the purpose, to productivity, to create, to change. Because they know that they had a purpose and they know that what they call here to do. When you know what you call here to do, you face obstacles more than normal or more than usual. because you have to go through temptations. You have to go through the trials of life. You have to go through the difficulties of life to stand tall. How you think people can tell you things now and you would say, "Woo"? You think they don't go through nothing? No, they go through something. Sometimes some of the things that people go through to protect others around them, you won't even believe when you hear the stories. But guess what? We're looking at what they hear now. We're looking at what they got now, not realizing that they go through pain. And it's just unfortunate that when people go through pain and they achieve something in life, they start to, some people go off track, not realizing that they need to stay the course. And then they get caught up in life and, society just hit them back hard. It's just an unfortunate situation. And that's where guidance come in. That's where protection come in. When you become something in life, you need the guidance and you still need direction. Not because you get over there, we still need direction. You know what I mean? We can't drift because when you drift, we go back down quicker. Yes, man, you drift, you go back down faster because you need reminders. We have to learn to accept them too. You say we just helping you. Yeah, man, bless up yourself, Canon. You say I try, but there are sometimes they get to me. Yes, man. And when you see things start get to us, we have to take a break to walk away. I want to mean walk away, not to say you're not going to do what you got to do, but if you're not wonderful yourself, you have to take time to revisit yourself to make sure you're back on track and you're good to go. And you can say, where was I? And you go back, picked up from where you are left off. Nothing wrong with it. Sometimes you need a break from your own self. And that break meaning that you got to find it, get that break. Because sometimes we beat ourselves up for simple things. You know what I mean? And don't realize that simple things is our blessing, Winston 101 said, thank you so much. Bless up yourself, Winston. Ken and Mind Journey said, I am sorry, honey. Just know God has a plan for your life. Maybe they are hurt inside and don't know. Oh, I think I read this before. Are they okay? Like she said, honey, it's okay to cry. Wait, I didn't realize. When you get older, you realize people always gonna say something. Oh yes, they say when you're little, but they kind of discreet with it when you're little. You know what I mean? They might laugh at you, look at you, or whatever. But that's all right. Stay the course. Be like a horse on a track. You see, they give that horse that thing around here, and the poor horse has to be running because if you don't give it to the horse, well, the horse gonna be all over the place, and then you on the back not safe. So you gotta stay the course, and it's mind over matter. Like she said, honey, it's okay, cry. Just don't get stuck in that state. God will wipe your tears. Yes, man. Say, wipe your tears, dry your eyes, and He will shelter us from the storm. And He's doing it. He's doing it. Kenneth says, subscribe to her channel, and when she lives, get on here and ask her for prayers. You know what I mean? And when you make, number one thing about life is prayer begin with us. Anything we're doing, begin with us. You know what I mean? And be careful of other lives. They spread hate and evil. Stay away from this in this channel also. You know what I mean? Are you just gonna be careful in life? Because you have to check yourself. I believe evaluation, self-evaluation is of utmost important because when we can evaluate ourselves, because you don't want to go somewhere and you know that you are not evaluating yourself to know how am my tolerance level, what is it like today? If you're upset today, then you know that you're gonna go somewhere and you will think somebody is toxic to you. But literally, we were already toxic. So we have to check our tolerance level to make. Just like you have to check that gas is in your car before you drive that car. Or you're gonna go on a long road trip. What you gotta do? You gotta check to make sure you have enough gas to get you on that long road trip, right? Or you gotta get extra gas or something. So same way you have to check to make sure you have enough gas to take you there. You have to check your tolerance level too. Because sometimes we like to pin things on people when we are the root cause of our issues sometimes. We got to honest with we. Because the world don't care zero. We got to honest with us. If they say you owe gratitude to yourself, sometimes you owe it. Because sometimes we beat ourselves up like the world owe us something. The world have a million problems just like all of us have problems. How to hide their problem or just know how to deal with their problem. You enter the door with problem, what you think gonna be out there for you? Problem? Hey, problem, hey, how are you? Oh, talk to me all. No. You know what I mean? So we have to check ourselves, evaluate ourselves. And that's why they say self-awareness is the key. Like I tell people, you can't tell me what I don't know about myself. You just add icing on the cake because I'm aware. You know what I mean? I might act like I'm not aware, but I'm well aware. You know, so nothing wrong with that. And then sometimes you're lost because things are getting out of hand. But guess what? Don't bask in it for 24 hours. 24 hours a day, people. You think I'm gonna just be mad for the whole 24 hours? Yeah. No, and I would not. We, I know a lot of us thought emotion. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to feel mad. It's okay to feel excited. But we are not okay to feel mad. We're not okay to feel sad. Not only when excitement comes, we're supposed to feel the way we're supposed to feel. Just remember it's 24 hours in the day. Get it out your nervous system. Don't wait to soak it in. Eh? Take a shower, take a bath, whatever we gotta do so we can get back on track. Sometimes you get out, you don't know where you're going. Because sometimes you're in the house for the whole day. Kids on your nerves, your problems on your nerves, your bills on your nerves, everything that you know have require your attention on your nerves. And you know what they are, your bills. Your own self. Maybe some people say, oh, I gotta go to the nails tech. I gotta do my hair. I gotta bathe. I gotta this. I gotta. We have so much in one day, but it's 24 hours in the day. We might not accomplish everything in 24 hours, but good God, why do we have to take 24 hours to be mad? You tell me that we can just walk away sometime and. I'm 24 hours. I'm sorry. No. I have to pause to take a break and laugh or, write something, sing something, hum something. You check 24 hours, you're mad for 24 hours. And tell me how you feel. You have headache, your sinus start draining, you're not hungry. Now you have collarbone. Listen to me. Everything start act up. Listen, I'm not octopus. You see, octopus have so many little things going on. I'm sorry, I'm not octopus. Give me a break. And be honest with you. Because many times we think we owe the world something. You know who we owe something? Us. Because once we be ourselves, through anything, things will slowly die down like a storm. You know what I mean? Slowly, but when you work yourself up, everything work up with you too. Oh God, I gotta do this. Oh God. You're overwhelmed with everything. Sometimes just take a deep breath for heaven's sake. Take a walk, jump in your car, make sure you have gas, drive somewhere. Call a friend. Make sure you have somebody good that understands you. Somebody got to learn, understand you. If they don't understand you, you won't be able to relate to them, and then they will trigger you to get frustrated because they're not relatable. So, and nothing wrong with if somebody not relatable because they never been through what you've been through. They don't have the experience of being in your shoes. So you just find somebody else. Nothing wrong. That's why you have therapies out here, and you have some good friends out here. They will say, "Girl, let's go get your hair done." Cause I'm tired of you looking raggedy. Oh, you have girls, or you have men who will say, "Bro, what you doing, man? Pick yourself up, man. Let's go." And they take the initiative to drag you out their house. When I mean drag you, they don't literally drag you, but they remind you of how you were before everything that crumbling down. They remind you of how you used to be. You know what I mean? And that's supposed to struck a nerve to say, you know what? Okay, man, I'm coming. You know what I mean? But that deep breath you take, just remind you that it's okay. Just get up. You might slow to get up, but you get up. Give yourself that little pat on the shoulder. We beat ourselves up too much, and that's why we where we at. Because we beat ourselves up so much sometimes. Internally, if we listen, if the mind could tell us how we are sometimes, if our mind could embarrass us, we will not have none of us to talk about I'm this and I'm that. Because your mind. But we have to give hats off to our mind. Notice our mind is not there lingering for 24 hours telling us to be miserable every second. Sometimes our own instinct are laughing after us. So then you get some thought and you're like, what? Just leave me alone. What? You mean me? You know, and then you might sound crazy, but guess what? You're not crazy. You know, but go through the phase of life with just stop worrying too much. 24 in a day. Then you have to capture everything negative. Mm-mm. Winston 101 said, I was telling my grandpa about how my school is an A, and my grandpa said maybe he should match with that. Your grandpa hilarious. Hey, you can come. Hey, one thing you know, you have some good elderly grandparents that full of humor. They're full of humor. You know them. They're full of humor. You think you're gonna get one of those answers that say, The answer they give you sometimes make you laugh, and they're not joking around, but the answer they give you like, okay, take it from the wise. And they say a word from the wise. Don't try to make life on your own. The guy who sang that song, I think he passed away. A word from the wise. Don't try to make life on your own. I think Morgan Heritage who sang that song, A Word from the Wise. So you can go listen to that song. Yes, man. Bless up yourself, Grandpa. AJ Miller say hi. Hi, AJ Miller. Hi. Sorry, I'm behind with the comments, but I'm still making sure I get them out the way. Can I mind journeys? I like your name, Mind Journey. Say keep them grades up or you won't have the key to life. Take it easy. You have Guys, I can't see the comment no more. How can I get to see the comment? Hold on, I have to see these comments. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna share something with you guys. Hold on, I gotta see the comment. No, guys, I can't see. I read the comment off this phone here. I'm gonna show you how the Lord working. Remember what I said. Go back to the title that I have. It said, create a life that can challenge the obstacles ahead. I want to cry. Guys, I want to cry. Guys. Why was this title come to my head this morning? A few minutes ago, it said, create a life that can challenge the obstacles ahead. Guys, oh my God. I just get a phone call just now. And you see, that's why sometimes you can't win when you're fighting fire with fire. That makes sense? You gotta be positive, guys. I get the best news of my life. Guys, I get the best news of my life. Let me read the comments. I get the best news of my life, and I'm telling you. Oh, I gotta read the comments, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm behind on the comment. But guys, let me read the comments and then we get you. I'm just gonna read out the comments. Because I believe when people come and engaging with us, we need to, make sure that the present is felt, because this is sometimes the Lord work mysterious ways, people. We're gonna share it with you. Ooh. It's and when you have a moment, okay. Where was I? Where is I? Okay. Let me make sure everybody that was there. Okay, I think we were at AJ. Yeah, we were. AJ was saying hi. Can I say keep them grades up? Okay, we read that one already. And Winston said, I am a boy. Bless up yourself, Winston. Yes, Winston there is the name. Said Winston is a boy. AJ Miller said hi. Hi, AJ. Winston 101 says sorry. Bless up yourself. That's understandable. You know what I mean? Sorry, brother. Yeah, man. Bless up yourself, Canon Mind Journey. Boy, I like that name. You're coming here today with that mind. I'm telling you. Oh, God is on our side. Canon Mind Journey said, no, you cool, man. That was my bad. That's understandable. Bless up on yourself, sinner. You see how we can learn to understand, decipher quick and fast, so everything don't have to be messed up. Message still true. Okay. Bless up on yourself. Kenan says so. Stay good and stay in prayer, constant. Stay in God's word and prayer. And let me tell you something. Prayer work, people. Anybody out the talk about prayer no work? Prayer work. And I change your thought neither. Me tell you, you say you see your intuition. Don't change it. Don't change your intuition, because when you change it, Kenan say, and you will never go wrong. Amen. Remember, we just talked about intuition, but you will never go wrong. Go like, let me go. Can I say, don't worry about what others think. You a good kid. Yes, but don't worry about others think. Quickly jump in. Anybody who know me I used to tell them. I said, let me tell you something. You see, people reflection of me. Anybody know that saying? People reflection of me is not the reflection I have of myself. And I want you all to remember this. The reflection that you're having of yourself should not be the reflection of others. Because when you have other people reflection in you, especially if it's a negative one, what happens is you put it into your life and then you thought you're no good, you're this and you're that because you believe what they say. Remember, believe, kill, and believe, cure, baby. So you gotta choose the one you want to believe in. What you want to do? You want something to take you out, or you want to believe in you? Can believe in you and believe in the universe. Anyway, moving right along. Mag say hi. I am very tired. Just woke up. Bless up yourself. Thank you for being here. But they say thank you for being a friend. Say okay, thank you, guys. Like you wouldn't even understand. Can I say? And when you have a moment of lostness, just know He's watching and wiping those tears. Oh, bless. Thank you for that. Oh, I'm telling you. Winston 101 say, okay, say, and my sister, don't make it any easier. That's how life is. Family competition sometime, you know what I mean? That's how life is. Say, my journey, I'm ahead out in but seriously, don't worry about what others think. It's you that decide your destiny and let that destiny be of God's will and love. Love your sister, man, even when she mean. Yes, man, love same way. Yes, man. Such is life. Sometimes the challenge of life come to figure you out. And if you don't know, the challenge of life really sometimes come to figure out who you are. Even you know what I learned too? Even in our workplace, your challenge come to figure you out. And if you're not fit enough, you will break. You will break. And that's how they win. You say, I'll talk with her and say, how do you feel? Yes, man, learn to use your words and don't be afraid to speak up. You know what I mean? And as I said, sometimes they speak up doesn't mean you have to attack somebody, doesn't mean you have to argue with somebody. You got that mirror in your house? Let that mirror be your friend. You got a mirror in your car? Let that mirror be your friend. Work being positive with you. Can't wait for the world to be positive with you. You gotta be positive with you. Well, because negative will come, but you gotta fight. Anyway, let's keep going here. Say, okay, thank you. She does okay, okay. Well, we're gonna pray for everyone, each and everyone, that God will guide us, change our mindset, change our thought. That's why He said, He said we must give Him everything we're going through. Give it to Him. Stop hold back. And that's what make us fail in life. We hold back too much. Speak it. Talk to Him. We don't owe nobody anything, but we owe it to ourselves to tell Him what we're going through so He can take control of it. Hold on. All right, so I'm just gonna. All right, they were just going back and forth with the comments here. Always be good-hearted, kind, no matter what. Okay. Okay. Bless up yourself, Winston 101. Thank you for being here. Bless up yourself. Louis, say hi. Hi. Jazz, let's talk about it. Yes, man, let's talk about it. Bless up yourself, Jazz. Bless up yourself. Thank you. Thank you so much, Jazz. It's a good analogy. Thank you so much. Say, do you remember me? Fred Chambers, 7030. Bless up yourself. Bless up, man. Okay, that was the last comment. I can't see the comment on here, but I got it over here. So, guys, a couple months ago, or last month, this complex here that I'm in, they took me to court. And what they took me to court for wasn't something so wonderful. But I'm like, what? And I talked to God about it. And I did a hearing first. When I did the hearing, this is to where I'm getting to, because I'm going to show you how the Lord works when you speak things. Just bear me out. Hear me out. When they say hear me out for a little. Because I want to assure people that, you see, where there is hope, there is faith. You see, once there is hope, there is faith. All right? So they take me there. I had no clue why. And the paper just said to evict you. Not for rent. Remember, I said it in some video before. I said not for rent. And I'm sharing this to tell somebody if you're out there, you're going through something. Sometimes you don't know why you're going through it, but it's not to ask why. So talk to God about it. And I'm going to show you how the powers of Him, how He work in ways that we wouldn't imagine. So anyway, I did the hearing October 6th. Then we went to court when I dressed up in that outfit there that time. We went to court. And when we went to court, that moment, the lawyer stood up. And I think I told this story before, but I don't think you had known really what was it. And the Lord stood up. The lawyers, it was I said the Lord stood up. The lawyer for them stood up. We just want the plaintiff. Oh, she's da 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 da. And me, I had some lashes on. You guys saw me. This is me stand up in court, guys. My first time in a big old court. I want you to see how I stand up. Well, you're not gonna see much in my suit with my lashes on. Because what he said, I'm like, that's not me. Oh. So I looked at him. And I heard the security guard said to me, I have good sense. So you heard the security guard said to me, whatever you do not say nothing. Guess what he said, guys? I'm over here with my mind bubbling up now, hey. And I say the lady, and I didn't say anything, but my facial expression was giving all the clues that I was ready to fly. So the lady said, the security that was in the courtroom, she said, whatever you do not answer that man. And I'll be turning around, and then I had some pictures. Ooh. And my lawyer said, Your Honor, take a look at these pictures. And he take a look at the pictures. And when they show the attorney the pictures, he said, were you aware of this? He said, no. And he take a look. And then he was just, oh, whatever, we just want. So I'm like, okay, cool.
You don't have to hurt him.
Do you know I walk out of there laughing? Because I'm like, who the hell goes to that place? I just get up and say somebody is blank, blank, blank. And I'm like, read between the line if you can read between the line. Blank, 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 for no reason. But anyway, so I came home. And before I came home, my lawyer told me what to do and whatever. So I came home. We still gotta go to squash it out tomorrow. But I'm just gonna show you how the Lord works. You know what I mean? So I came home and he told me that, okay, just do something very. I said, I don't really need to do anything. Unless if I gonna have to turn up, probably flip everything like a coin. Head or tail, flip. So that's what I did. So now, I remember talking to somebody else going through something similar like me within that same place here. And I'm talking, and I was telling that person, I said, when I went, the person was saying, oh, they're not budging, they just want you out within 30 days. I said, for what? What have I done? You can't just hear the U word. I said, for what? What have I done? I said, what have I done? Nothing. You know? And I go and I looked, and I remember I told you guys that how I was frustrated a little bit, and I heard a voice. Remember, I heard my intuition say to me, didn't you pray to me? You know, so give it all to me. You give it all to me, so leave it alone. I'll take care of it. I literally heard it, and that's when I was so calm now. Because my intuition reminded me that I had already prayed, which is just true. I already prayed and give it to him. So when I go there now and I heard this man come and tell me, oh, they say blah, blah, they're not budget. I'm like, oh my goodness. And then, you get a little frustrated when you hear something just like that. You get your overwork a little bit, but you need a reminder. Remember I said a few minutes ago, we need reminders sometimes. And but my intuition remind me, remember you prayed. And you give it wholeheartedly to me. So yeah. So anyway, came home that day. I was like sick from the stomach because I'm like, seriously? I was even giving this person coming in here just now doing inspection. I was giving him the joke. He bust out laughing. So I just get a phone call. Yes, I'm jumping now. So I just get the phone call because we want to get straight to it. So I get a phone call just now. And the person said, I want to apologize. And we seeing so and so and da da da. So we are going to send over everything now. And such a like da 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 because the person that just came in. You see, sometimes, even though it's your right, and you, what if I had told him, go away, don't come because it's my right? Because I didn't get no notice to let them in. But what if I didn't let him in? Would the Lord work in my favor? I don't know. Because sometimes they say you got your rights and sometimes you have to give it up first to make better come, you know? And because when they don't give you no notice, you don't have to let them in. But I heard the voice say, open the door. And what I did before I opened that door, you hear me? He was live. I didn't mute nothing. I said, give me a few minutes. I get my son up out the kitchen because he was in the kitchen studying. I let the person come there, walk around. And when he was leaving, he said, can I take videos of your apartment? I said, sure, go ahead. And he said, pictures. And I said, you know, a video would be quicker. Take the video. You understand? Cause you want your day go good. Direct things the way you want it, not things direct you. You direct the way you want your day to go. And I told you 24 hours in a day, you're gonna be mad for all 24 hours. So after the person left, I just get a phone call. Good news. Even though tomorrow we still have to go for everything to rest assured. But it's good news, guys. Good news. It's good news. And then I know Friday, I think they have something person coming out because you know they have some repairs to do or everything. But that's still good news. Ain't God good? And that's why you cannot lean onto your own understanding, people. And you see your prayers where you pray? Don't make nobody backtrack it. Because remember I told you that day when I was in there, I was backtracking myself. And I heard the voice remind me, don't you pray already? Huh? When you lift up yourself and ask God for mercy, He give you mercy. What more do we want? He don't come on our time. But He come just in time. Does that make sense? He does not come on our time, but He come just in time because I got to go tomorrow. I got to go tomorrow, but He don't come on my time. He come on His time. Ain't God good? And that's why patient again. So we go back to the letter P again. Patient. Yes, your pain is riding you. But remember patient. Remember your purpose. Just look at all the P's that there is out there. The negative one and the positive one. So you can balance yourself out. And see. PAIN, 4-letter, beating us. But PURPOSE, 7-letter, can get us back on track. Stand true to our purpose. 861-1185. Just look at that title that I put in there. God's a big God. Because as I was coming on, I'm like, you just give me this. As I know God is real, people. No matter what, I'm here to tell you, no matter what you're going through, He can move mountains, but you gotta be patient. Yes, you feel like your patience is running out sometimes. You feel like you're too overworked because your pain is more than you. Just breathe. And I tell you through your tears, you gotta listen. Sometimes you cry, but there is something in that tear that you just cried. Your pain that you're feeling is of yesterday, or it will be of yesterday. So if you're still in pain, just tell yourself the pain that you're feeling will be of yesterday and the ground you're standing on. But just remember to hold on, people. Hold on. He said victory is His and victory is here to stay. But how is it here to stay? You got to believe, people. You got to stay prayed up. He knows something's going to come and shift your thoughts, your mindset a little bit. But remember, Just look at my Tyco right here. I use it as a prime example. That every time you see obstacles, you need to try to challenge that obstacle. Create something positive throughout your obstacles. Sometimes you go through pain. It's like a torture, and I say, no, God punishing me. It gotta be God punishing me. Who could it be? Because what I learned through everything you go through in life, you don't have to do anything to go through trials. That's what I learned from my situation. You don't have to literally do anything to go through challenges. But if God wants to use you as a vessel, He have to put you through the test. If He want to use you as an example, He have to put you through the test. People who want to become lawyers, doctors, or anything, teachers, everybody have to go through that bar test or bar exam to go. If they don't pass, they can't be what they want to be. Same thing of life, people. You want to be an example in this life? You have to go through it. And that's why sometimes you see people that cry with other people because they know what you're talking about. They live it themselves. And sometimes even if they don't live it, they had sisters, brothers, aunties, uncle, somebody around them. But you know who around your parameter? I think I said that. You know what? Maybe I need to start tackling my videos properly. Because sometimes the titling, because sometimes people want to go back are so, but the titling of the videos. I'm aware, you know, people, the titling of the video is not so, probably not the right one. So sometimes the message in there, and if you're not going back to search, you won't see that this was a powerful message or something. You understand? Because sometimes at the title, you know, overpower, it like drain everything. It's like a car battery drain in the winter. But look how God work. You know that song and they say somebody is watching me, it's my anxiety. You need to flip that and say somebody is watching me and it's God watching you. You know this song say God is watching you. They have a song too say God is watching you. He's watching. And remember, we sit down and we probably waiting on God, but God is speaking through the universe. And that's why I told you, we are connected in life. We might not agree. We might not want to believe. But you see, through prayers, the connection goes where it needs to go. You see, through hope. You see, through faith. Oh, sorry. Pick me. Say, OMG, I am back. Bless up yourself. Pick me. How you doing? Bless up yourself. I can't see the comment here, so I do apologize for that. Pick me. Bless up yourself. Pick me. God pick me today. I'm telling you. Pick me. Bless up. You know what I mean? So whatever we're going to go through in this world, just make sure you look at that Tyco there. Because I don't know where that Tyco come from today. Go build your your perimeter around. Because God build one around me. He protected me. The place called me. Huh? We even were on the phone laughing just now. Can you imagine? Your pain turn into joy? Your headache turn into joy? When you're going through trials, people, just remember sometimes you don't have to do anything to go through it. Sometimes you're wondering why you go through it. God give you a battle. And He wants to see how strong you are. Because when you're strong, He know you will be able to go out here and give the message the way He know you will give it. Deliver the way He wants you to be delivering that message. You don't have to be knowledgeable about everything in life for Him to give you a message. He gave me that title today. Where did it came from? It came through my thought. Sometimes you come in on live and you don't know what you're going to talk about. But if you pause for a moment, I'm telling you, if you pause for a moment, you will realize that He have a message for you, because you have to pause to hear your intuition working with you. You ever see you talking and somebody talking? You don't hear nothing that person said. You only hear yourself. because you like you drown it. So sometimes we have to pause. How many people reach at a stop sign and let's say you're not using the GPS, but you reach out to the stop sign and somebody say, "Hey, I live." Let's say you know a part of the area, but you don't know every area. But they say, "I'm only few blocks over, man." So when you come to this stop sign here, you're gonna do worry, and then you realizing that wait, I think I know another way. That's when you realize you know the area. At first you thought you don't know the area where you at because of the way somebody give you a description of the area, so it make it look like a brand new information in your head. But it's when you get at that stop sign and you pause for a moment, still there, you look to make sure no car is coming, nobody else is behind you. That's a good time. And you utilize that time within that moment. And you know what happened? You were able to get there. You're like, man, there's your direction you give me, man. Man, you can't even get direction. You know, many times people tell me, you can't even get direction because I could have just take maybe Grand River and come down here and go right here and go. You know what I mean? But it just goes to show how the Lord work. Sometimes He have to take you on that journey to get you back on track.
Maybe your current plan is changing.
You have to.
Or you simply have questions. Either way.
So just remember your journey, people. Sometimes He will make you detour because He need you for that purpose. How many people save someone out here? They were going a direction and they heard a voice say go left or go right, and only to go save somebody. Or they so happen to just be in the location. God no make no mistake. We do. Oh God, that's good news. But anyway, I still gotta jump up and still gotta get some pictures print and everything. Same way, you know, because you hear good news, you still have to always be prepared because you still gotta squash things out. Same way, you know what I mean. But I know the Lord already showed me what He need to show me, and I'm telling you, even the other day I was talking to my neighbor. That's one of them going through the same thing. Not really as a neighbor here, but he within the same vicinity. And he was saying, but mankind so and so. I say, if you put your trust in mankind, that's what mankind gonna give you. But if you put your trust in God and don't lose faith, don't lose hope, you will get result. But I say we can't have no but like that. And I had to remind him of when I was there and that person said something and I was ready to backtrack myself from what I already prayed for. Okay, you know, sometimes you go somewhere and then when you see things get overwhelmed, you get frustrated at the time. Quickly catch it back. Knit it quick. You ever see a dog get wet? That dog trying to shake his body off so fast. He like, not today. No. So anyway, family, let's look at that title there and see how powerful God is. Little did I know He was preparing me for good news. Solution. Yeah? He said create. He's a good God. He's a good God. So until then, family, we're not going to stay any longer. I just want you to realize that, you know, God is a good God. He said create a life that can challenge the obstacles ahead. Make sure you have that in your notebook or somewhere with you. Maybe on your dashboard or something. So every time you see obstacles, you just tell yourself, I need to create a life that can challenge the obstacle ahead. Because when you see things, you need to have something to challenge you. How you going to stand? But anyway, we ain't going to stay any longer, people, because I'm still going to wait for Jaden to be out. Yeah, he out of class already. And then we got to run and get some stuff done. And then... Whew. God is good. It's same way this morning before I go. I was talking in the first part of the video. My elderly church brother there, his car wouldn't start. And I told him I was coming yesterday. And then when I got home later, I forget. But this morning, I called him after the meeting this morning at my son's school. And I told him, I said, hey, I told him, I said, hey, I'm on my way down there. So when I got there, I hung my hand so he could come downstairs and everything. And when I tried the battery pack, it didn't work. But when we go, I said, let we go upstairs and charge it then. And I went upstairs and I charged the battery pack for a little minute because it was left in the car so it get cold. So my, it's not so strong. So I went upstairs, get it a little charge. And then after that, I heard a voice say, go back downstairs and go try it now. And I said, God, this man need to get back on track because it's time cold. He need to get back driving, because he's an elderly person. He needs 80s or so. Yeah, I think he's 81. He need to get back on track to get, because he have a son to drop off of school or everything, so he need to get back on track. And as soon as I said it, he said, all right, what you gonna do? You gonna hook up the thing and the thing for me? I said, yes. And he was able to sit in the car so he could turn it up. Then he have an extra thing on there to boost. And I just turn it on, connect it up, and then hit the boost button. Boom, he started it up. Then I said, turn it off back and then try it again. Then it didn't work because the battery was still dead. And then I had to let it run. Yeah? But look how God work. And that's why when he give you a task to do, do it. Do the task he give you to do. Stop worry about this, stop worry about that, because he preparing you. He know why he give his task to you. Sometimes you say, me? Why me? What am I going to talk about? Don't worry. He will say he will fill your mouth with praise, and he sure will. Until then, have a blessed day. Just remember to create that life, to challenge the obstacles ahead. Until then, people, walk good, have a blessed day, and big shout out to all of the likers, the sharers, the commenters, the well wishers, VIP, yeah, you. Big shout out to each and every one of you, the top fans, the commenters, the subscribers, the members, everybody. Big shout out to you. VIP, we call the people who watch in the background, VIP. So big shout out to all of you, because sometimes you don't know the strength you give to someone, but you sure know. You will know. Because they're going to share what they were going through, and you will like, this person was going through obstacles, mind you. It don't have to do with anything you start. Obstacles just naturally come sometimes. It's like you're going about your business, minding your own business, and something happened. Just remember that. Sometimes it's like you're on the road and you're driving, going about your daily business, and somebody is not minding their business, and something happened. So in life, no matter what you are, no matter what you're doing, you minding your own business doesn't mean everybody minding their own business. But guess what? To God be the glory. He said great things he has done. And through us, the connection begin. And that's why you say, I tell people all the time, if you're a prayer warrior, you need to continue to pray. You have to pray. No matter what you're going through, he said he know. He know we're not going to be 100% positive all the time. But he going to make solution. All right? So until then, people, create a life of change, people. You will know. 24 hours in a day, 365 days in a year. When they say 60 minutes make 1 hour, okay, go make your hour count. That means make your 24-hour count too. You have 7 days a week. You don't have to mad for the 7 days of the week. Utilize every day and tackle every day like it's the first time seeing the day. Tackle it. If you're in pain, remember your pain can become purpose. If you don't feel productive today, remember you can be productive tomorrow. If sometimes it's okay to feel like you're not here, nothing wrong. Don't beat yourself up for 24 hours. Don't take your whole 24 hour beat yourself up for what? What they say, konnichiwa. Anyway, people, chatterbox out. I who say me yap. Anyway, we are good, people. We are good. Wait there. See, when I remember, like, oh, jeez, I can't see the comments. Sorry. Teresa Day say hi. Bless up yourself. Levon, you are so beautiful. Thank you so much, Levon. Teresa Day, hi, Teresa. Bless up my member here. Bless up yourself. Levon, I say, I see us connecting and meeting up and maybe possible. I like how you use the word possible. You see somebody having a pee up in here today. Possible getting to know each other, people. So bless up yourself and pick me. Say, what is that? I was 6, 7 is what, 49? Wait. Do I do that good? 6, 7, 49? Listen, my maths is slow down. Anyway, people, walk good, have a blessed day. I'm going out before they challenge me. All right, people, what good have a blessed day. We got some things to do because your girl got to dress up tomorrow regardless. You know what I mean? Even though I have big head right now because I feel good, guys. I feel good. That's good news. But I got big head right now, people. If you understand what big head means, well, in this case, it's big head. Because you see how you get called, people? Come on now. You see how cold it is? Papa Jesus. Anyway, let me walk. They pick me, say, what's 2025 gonna be like in 42 years? 2025? We're in 2025. Pick me. Say 2067 or 2067. Okay, okay, all right, all right. So until then, people, bless upon the good, say what good. I remember. Look at the title again. Make decisions sometime that's gonna challenge you, but you will go over them one by one. We go for it. Until then, peace out. Wait, I can't turn it off. Hold on, I gotta turn it off. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I gotta ring this phone. Hold on, let me ring the phone. I gotta ring the phone because the call interrupted it and I couldn't do anything about it because it was a long phone call. So let me call the phone. Ooh, Lord, that's the thing with technology nowadays. It run you dry. Hold on, I gotta ring the phone.
What happens when they come back home?
Uh-oh.
Tell us about the spirit of Veterans Day in this book. Well, I think what I'm trying to
Hold on. I gotta ring the phone so I can get back on track. Hold on there, family. You're gonna hear a call. Hold on.
this day is that the people
Oh,
who
sorry.
met the kind of collateral damage of war as well. And
I gotta ring it.
There's a mother, Debbie Schultz, whose son Stephen was injured more than 20 years ago. She was 49 years old.
Oh.
Remarkable.
Oh, it don't change.
So to me, when I think about
Okay,
veterans,
it needs to change. Why is not changing? Come on. Oh, it's not changing. You gotta change because I can't click off.
my career in covering these wars, and I just wanted to honor them and everything.
Hold on, this gotta change because I can't click off. Oh, it's not. Oh, it's not changing. How can I close off, Lord? Oh my God. Oh my God. Hold on. Let me see. Bye, everybody. Let me see. Let me see if it's gonna.